Today we're going to talk about birth control and what options you have. Everyone has sex. Well, most people. A lot of people have sex, and you probably have or will too. Sex is a wonderful way to express to your partner how you feel about them, and it doubles as a great stress reliever and exercise. It's been used for centuries as a form of communication and expression, and many cultures around the world revere sex in each of its forms. But if you're not careful, sex can have consequences. It can lead to beautiful but screaming babies, and it can also lead to some embarrassingly questionable diseases and infections. That's why it's always important to have a plan, and there are even some plans that require just one visit to the doctor's office every 12 years as upkeep. So before you have to apply for your first 15 minutes of fame on 16 and Pregnant, let's talk about what you can do to protect yourself and your way of life. The only 100% effective form of birth control is abstinence, not having sex, whether it be because you're just not ready or you just haven't found the right one. Let's be realistic though. You're going to have sex. One of the most effective forms of birth control is an IUD, or an intrauterine device. It's a small T-shaped piece of plastic that goes in a woman's uterus and protects against pregnancy for 3 to 12 years. There are 3 types: Paragard, Mirena, and Skyla. 2 of the 3 IUDs are hormonal contraceptives, but all 3 need to be inserted into the uterus, so you'll have to visit your doctor or a healthcare clinic to get one. But you only need to go once to have it inserted and then once to have it removed. One of the IUDs is called Skyla. It's the smallest IUD in the market and it's made out of plastic. It uses hormones and it's good for up to 3 years of pregnancy protection, but it has no STI protection. Another IUD is called Mirena. It's small, made out of plastic, and uses hormones. It's good for up to 5 years of pregnancy protection, but it has no STI protection. Another IUD is also called Paragard. It's small, made out of plastic, and a little bit of safe copper. It's non-hormonal, and it offers up to 12 years of pregnancy protection with no STI protection. The implant is a rod about the size of a matchstick. It's inserted into the skin in a girl's upper arm and protects against pregnancy for up to 3 years. It releases hormones that keep ovaries from releasing eggs, and thickens cervical mucus, which helps block sperm from reaching the egg in the first place. The shot, or Depo-Provera, is a shot that a girl gets that keeps her from getting pregnant. Once you get it, you're covered for 3 full months, but you have to go back every 3 months to get a new one. The ring, also known as NuvaRing, is a small bendable ring that a woman inserts into her vagina. Leave it in place for 3 weeks at a time and then take it out for the 4th week. The patch, or Ortho Evra, is a thin beige piece of plastic that looks like a square band-aid. Put on a new patch each week and go patchless for the 4th week. It is a hormonal contraceptive. The birth control pill, or the oral contraceptive, it's a series of pills that you take once a day at the same time every day of the month. There's a lot of different pill options out there, so if one doesn't work out well, you can ask your doctor for a different one. There are 2 basic types of pills. There's combination, which are estrogen and progestin combos, and there are progestin only. These are known as the mini pill and they have no estrogen. Regardless of which pill you wind up getting, it works by releasing hormones that prevent your ovaries from releasing eggs. The hormones also thicken your cervical mucus, which helps to block sperm from getting to the egg in the first place. The male condom is a thin tube that slips over a man's penis. It can be made from latex, lambskin, or some other type of polyurethane or synthetic material. Some condoms come with spermicide or lubricant. These are the most popular form of birth control. A diaphragm is a small dome-shaped cup made of silicone or latex that a woman inserts into her vagina before having sex. It is non-hormonal, but it still requires a prescription. The female condom is very similar to the male condom, but inverted. It's a pouch made of polyurethane or nitrile that a woman inserts into her vagina before sex. They are only available online. Female condoms work like male condoms, but instead of being on the penis, they go inside the vagina and collect sperm there. The sponge is a round piece of white plastic foam. It's pretty small, just 2 inches across, and a woman inserts it into her vagina before having sex. It is a non-hormonal method, and you do not need a prescription, but it is only available online. One of the most classic forms of birth control is pulling out, or the withdrawal method. It's when a man withdraws his penis from the woman's vagina before he ejaculates. You have to be completely perfect every single time, though, and it's always best to double up on your birth control if you choose this method. If for some reason your birth control fails or does not work properly, you also do have a last resort. Emergency contraception is a method of birth control that stops pregnancy from happening. It's not meant to be used as your primary method of birth control, hence emergency contraception, but accidents do happen, so it's best to know about this method before you need it. Right now there are 3 types of emergency contraception. Paragard, the IUD, can work as emergency contraception if inserted within 5 days of your failed birth control. There's also something called Ella. It's a 1-pill formula that works up to 5 days after unprotected sex. It's available by prescription only, and there's no age limit to access Ella. There's also Plan B 1-step, Next Choice 1-dose, Next Choice, and levonorgestrel. These types of emergency contraception are most effective within 72 hours of unprotected sex. Plan B 1-step and Next Choice 1-dose are single-pill formulas, and Next Choice and levonorgestrel are 2-pill formulas. All of these options are available over the counter, so you can just go into your local pharmacy and ask for it. There is no age limit to access Plan B 1-step, but you still need a prescription to access Next Choice 1-dose, Next Choice, and levonorgestrel if you're under 17. Birth control is not one size fits all. You need to choose what's best for you. One birth control might be the best for one person, whereas another could be best for you. Talk to your doctor if you have any questions about which birth control could be best for you.